Components of a canal cross section. So there are six components, namely the main channel, okay, which is here, then the berms, this, the banks, dowels, roadway, drain, and spoil banks. So let us see the main channel. Okay, the main channel or the channel section is given by this arrow here. So this main channel is worked out based on the principle or the theory of Kennedy or Lacey's theory. Either one of these theory, either Kennedy or it can be Lacey's theory, depending on this, which will be explained to you in the next coming videos. Okay, based on this theory, your main channel will be selected, or your main channel section will be made based on the Kennedy or Lacey's theory. So this is about the channel section or the main channel section. Next comes the berm. So if you see berm, this pointed here, okay, it is the space between the channel section and the inner toe of the bank. So this bank is here, okay, this space between the inner toe and the channel section or the canal section, that is known as a berm. So what is the objective or advantages of this berm? The main objective is that it helps to check the seepage. Okay, it helps to check the seepage of the water. It should not be pervious, but this berm should be impervious. Okay, it should not seep through the soil. That's why these berms are being provided, and it also provides as a part for inspection. All right. Now, after the berms, next is the bank. So these banks, they are generally kept above the normal supply level. So these banks are generally kept above the normal supply level, and this FSL is the full supply level. So the full supply level is here, near the middle of the height of the bank. So the banks are always kept above the normal supply level. Okay. So these banks, why these banks are being made? From the diagram, you can see that these banks are provided on both sides of the channel section so that the water will be stored here. Even above the normal supply level, up to the full supply level, these banks provide as a storage for the water or to store water. That's why these banks are provided on both sides. Okay. After the banks are the dowels. So what is this dowel? You can see that this is just a raised portion over the bank, okay, by the side of an inspection. By the side of inspection, it means here roadway. Okay, on the side of the roadway or on the side of the inspection, these dowels are provided. This is also a dowel, okay? It is shown only from one side. So these are the raised portion over the bank, okay, by the side of an inspection road. Okay, so these dowels are provided because it prevents the gully formation. Okay, gully here means pits or ditch. So it prevents the formation of ponds on the slope due to the rain water. So these dowels, they prevent the formation of water, right? So this suppose it rains, okay, so from this dowel the rain water will flow through this roadway and it will flow to the drain. You can see these are the drains. So similarly here it is also a drain. So these dowels are the raised portion over the bank in which it prevents the formation of gullies on the roadway, and the water will flow through the drains. Okay, this is about dowels. And roadways, these are nothing but they are provided on the side of the canal which serve for the purpose of accessible or inspection for the person in charge for inspection to see. Okay, this is also called inspection road. Now, what are spoil banks? Okay, this is a bank here. Another bank is also here. So why is it termed as spoil bank? So these spoil bank, they are nothing but when you are doing the excavation for the channel section. So you have excavated the soil in excess. Okay, so you will keep it on one side. Okay, the excess soil which is excavated, it's more than the desired channel section, so they have collected and kept it on one side. This is known as the spoil bank. Okay, this excess earth may be deposited by the side of the canal. Okay, along this side of the canal section or the channel section, this soil, excavated soil which is in excess, is being collected here and is formed as a bank. Okay, which is known as a spoil bank. So these spoil banks are just additional banks, okay, which is constructed with the surplus or plentiful of soil that needs to be disposed of.